The Rising of the Shield Hero, Volume 3, Chapter 58. Wanted. Wanted! That's a good song. I am observing the situation behind such a bush. What the hell did the such come from? I'm just thinking about Wanted now. I am observing the situation behind a bush. It's been several hours since we picked up the second princess. Since there is a village nearby, we must be cautious. Nearby is a village that was plagued by the dragon corpse a while ago. It seemed what the knight said was true. Delve the shield, you were tiny enough when we slaughtered the Imperial Guard knights and kidnapped the second princess while escaping. Wanted dead or alive. The prize? Then on the notice board within the village, their piece of paper was quite a large amount of money declared on it the soldiers of the castle. Is this seriously only a few hours later? Okay, so if they don't have any pictures, then it should be fine because the people think of him as the saint of the holy bird, so they won't attack him immediately, I think. I don't know. Some of the villages learned that he was the shield hero, some of them didn't, I think. Whatever. Where the hell were we? On the notice board within the village, their piece of paper that was quite a large amount of price money declared on it by the soldiers of the castle. Is this seriously only a few hours after? They seemed too prepared for this. I knew this was a setup since the beginning. For some reason, they also assumed I killed off those knights that I caught. I heard it. If you strap a bomb on yourself and charge, you will go to heaven. These guys are putting similar insane thoughts to practice. The Imperial Guardsman Knights have memorized an image of the criminal. The Imperial Guardsman Knight who brought the crystal ball to the castle also died after the duty was completed. Furthermore, it seems that the hologram of me is being projected by the crystal ball. My face was twisted with wickedness, and I am strangling the second princess by her neck, which also appears to be bleeding. Is that amount of fabrication even possible? Okay, so no, they do have a sort of picture thing. Should I make a habit of avoiding crystal balls at all costs in the future? Though she looks pretty healthy despite being on the verge of death. When I look closely at the second princess's face, despite the fact that she is being strangled, her expression is more shocked than painful. By the way, the country of Siltweld is located southeast of Shirudo Furiden, which is northeast of our current location. It seems that it's for us necessary to cross two countries. That is considerably further than before. We will somehow have to advance without being found. If you see the devil that is a strange bird pulling his carriage, contact the country immediately. Yeah, they know about him now. The crystal ball then shows Fido's image, and her expression is that of a bird of prey spitting poison from the mouth. That's good. I can use poison since they put that in the forgery. He can threaten people. That's what he's talking about. He can threaten people saying that she can spit poison, even though she can't. This is going to be a problem, though, since Fido is our main means of transportation. We might have to leave Fido somewhere. So, Fido, you understand, right? No! As I finished scouting the village, I went to Fido and let her know. I mean, she can just pull it in her human form, and, I mean, it'll look terrible. If we continue letting Fido pull the carriage to refuge, she will attract a lot of attention. If it comes down to it, Fido could just abandon the carriage and run off with her superior speed. They would have a hard time catching her, but we would lose everything, so I have to explain the situation. We can't help it, because you stand out. In that sense, that she's an unusual demon. In the sense that she's an unusual demon. She is the reason I am known as the Saint of the Holy Bird, after all. Can't Fido just change into a different form before anything happens? Fido will work hard. How are you? Fido's body shines and starts transforming. She will probably pull the carriage in her human form anyway, or her neck and feet start extending. Glee! Fido is transformed into a normal Fido that resembles an ostrich. Well, the size is considerably bigger than average, I guess. Can you maintain this figure? Glee! She nods. Can you only chirp in that form? Glee! I see. I guess it would be fine if she keeps this appearance. Fido-chan is amazing! The second princess's eye sparkles as she begins playing with Fido. Glee! The high-pitched screeching is better than her toxic mouth anyway. So this is good. He has a new cart that nobody knows, and his bird looks like a normal bird. So this is fine. He also has a new outfit. When you're in that form, be quiet. Glee! My head was gripped by her foot. Naturally, since Raftalia and Fido rarely attack me, they forget that it violates the slave mark. The demon crest appears in her chest and she rolls over in pain. Glee! Fido-chan! Seriously, what is it you don't like? Don't use violence on Fido-chan! I didn't. The demon crest only activated because she attacked me. Though she is still some sort of cute in this form, sort of cute, although her communication is lacking. But like this, I don't know what Fido is saying. It seems that this could be from my inner thoughts of, it would be nice if I had a pet that will unconditionally listen to me and not be noisy. Fido returns to her human form and starts whining like a child. It's painful! You asked for it. Even you understand. Demons can't attack their masters. Hey. The second princess is strangely worried about Fido. Is it because they're friends? For the time being, I'm assuming you are fine with disguising ourselves. Up until now, we were fine staying hidden as a saint, so it should work out somehow. Raftalia, can you make yourself look a little shabby and wear a hat? So like this, the princess and I hid ourselves within the carriage while the transformed Fido and disguised Raftalia took care of passing the village. Ah, Raftalia met the villager's eyes. We passed silently. The middle carriage passes the village as the soldiers watch. Wait! We were halted. I begin preparing for being found out. We should be able to deal with the people in this village. Okay, what's wrong? The other side of your carriage has a wing mark. It resembles one of the devil bird. No, I'm just a merchant. Oh, may I confirm what's inside? This is dangerous. The soldier puts his hand in the door of the carriage. What to do? I may be fine since I'm wearing common clothing and my shield is in the form of a book, but the princess will be recognized immediately. Ah! The villager who made eye contact with Raftalia suddenly spoke. What's wrong? The soldier turns around to face the villager. I heard that someone spotted the demon of the shield a while over there. Really? The villager nodded his head. The soldier starts running towards the direction indicated by the villager. Over here! The villager knocks on the carriage. Hurry, before it's too late! It seems that he's going to provide a hiding place for us. What to do? The deceived soldier will come back as soon as come back soon and that will be disastrous. Please go. I'll stall them here. Raftalia senses my hesitation and decides for me. But I planned to do this since the beginning. Is that so? The second princess and I get off the carriage and we arrive at the house. I cover her with a mantle and the villager guides us. There is nothing. Huh? Was I wrong? No, you reported us as ordered and even gave details. He just got away. I see. The villager finishes deceiving the soldier as he checks the carriage. There are only miscellaneous goods. Is this medicine? Yeah, an adventurer asked me to transport it. Ha ha ha. Well, in disguise, Raftalia answers with a wry smile. I see. Well, sorry I bothered you. No, it's fine. The soldier leaves to patrol somewhere else. The villager points at Raftalia in the direction of the inn, and she responds obediently. We were peeping from the window of the private house. I was very nervous. That was pretty dangerous. If that villager chose not to help us there, we would have been in an uproar. Saint Sama, are you all right? Yeah, somehow. After Saint Sama saved the village, we noticed you were actually the hero of the shield, Sama. And you guys don't condemn me? Condemn? No way! The saints saved the people of this village. There's no way we would repay kindness with enmity. Are we safe? The second princess anxiously asks. You're going to side with the devil? We received various things at the Three Heroes Church, but the devil of the shield kindly saved us from the disaster that the god of the sword caused. That's so crazy. The fight here was harsh. I also learned various things from this village. It seems that the village is still recovering from the after effects of the plague. Although you might be called a devil, under these circumstances we would be even worse than devils if we do not repay our favor. The villager points at the second princess is about to ask. Is this just a little conspiracy? Well, it's fine if the princess went willingly. The princess nods at the villager's words. Currently, there are those within the country aiming for my life. The hero of the shield Sama saved me. The villager nods in understanding of the princess's answer. I get it. Some of us might be ungrateful, though, so you should quickly escape. I know. There's a cart in the back that is fully loaded with straw. Please hide in it, and several villagers will carry you to your companion who is at the inn. I am grateful. Thanks to the villagers who carried the cart of hay and distracted the soldier, we rejoined Raftalia. As I thought, we are in considerable danger in this carriage. Let's ditch it for something else. Gray! Transformed Fido informs me of her displeasure. Her neck is shaking back and forth. Gray! We can't help it. Do you want to be found and caught? The second princess, Melchan, will be killed. Theodore reluctantly falls silent at the mention of the second princess's life being in danger. It seems that she has become quite an important friend to her for her to care this much. You're great, Fido. You can let go of important things for your friend. Gray? I pat her kindly. Even if I don't understand what she is saying, she chose correctly. After this is over, we'll certainly take it back. Gray! Absolutely, I understand. Sorry, would you mind looking after the carriage here? Sure. The villager seems to understand the situation and accepts it. I'll be very grateful. You've already done enough for us. I see. All right, the second princess, come here and change your clothes. It will be discovered instantly with what you're wearing now. Okay. Can't they just, like, take the wing mark off the metal carriage? Like, the metal carriage itself hasn't been connected to the hero yet. Like, so if there's no wing, then there's literally no connection. Whatever. The second princess doesn't seem to be very happy about the idea of wearing cheap clothing, but given the situation, she has no choice. It seems that the apprentice's clothing from the villager barely fits. It probably due to the villager having no children. Compared to the second princess's usual clothing, now she looks a little like a shabby little villager, albeit a well-bred one, since blue hair is only assorted with noble-born children. Well, I can worry about that as we travel. There is no reason to discard her old clothes. It would be a little awkward to bring it around, though. Fill the bags with miscellaneous goods. I put the more valuable things inside the straw cart and cover it. Anything bulky was given to the villagers. We should be fine going for 2 weeks like this. The stuff will be useful for the revival of the village. Alright, let's go. Okay. We leave the village quietly as while the villagers see us off. Well, we were still seen by another villager. After this, our best bet would be to avoid towns and villages as much as possible. The wagon made a rumbling sound as we began to run northeast. If possible, I hope the village won't be punished for helping us. Yay! Now they're super fully disguised, and the villagers are on their side. Obviously, he saved a bunch of their lives. Fucking, of course he's not a terrible person. He's never been a terrible person. I mean, he's, like, not the best person, but he's also, not a rapist. Yeah.